Hey guys, so my family can see me on a ring and they're probably wondering what in the hell I'm doing, although at this point it's probably no surprise that I am deadheading my basil. This one is I think blue basil. I'll have to go back and look, but I really liked it. It had, you can't tell right now, but it had a sort of big mounding effect. Cut this nasty worm up. Well, not a worm, it looks like something else. And I really liked it. My sister sent it to me. So now I'm taking anything that's sort of brown. Kind of hard to see, but having them and just throwing them directly into a bag. And then from there, I will toss them in the freezer just so that in case there are any bugs, I am not sort of causing a bug infestation in my garage from bugs being trapped within the stems of these things, or the seed heads of these things. But I've never done this with basil. I've always just bought more seeds. I know, crazy, right? And then my neighbor, they just come up automatically for her, so but for me, I sort of move a lot around, so I probably, whatever was going to come up, probably I sort of ruined with all the moving around of stuff that I did last year, or this past year. But I'm really excited to see how this turns out. I've saved zinnia seeds. That did well. I did marigold seeds. I do cilantro. Let me see what else. I do, what's it called? I call it green gold, but it's this beautiful, like lime green little flowerette, and I think it's just gorgeous against the backdrop of some of these darker shrubs. So I like that. That comes up. Oh, I saved some seed and then it came up automatically in some spots, which I really liked. So I'm looking forward this year when I was when the seeds got brown, I just tossed them in the back where I wanted them to come up. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Since they came up naturally last year, I'm hoping, my glasses are falling down. They come up again this year. But, yeah. So, I think, well, I sort of let this basil kind of run rampant here. Because I wanted to get a lot of seeds, but it's kind of running too rampant. This is one plant. Well, not what you see, but let me see. Let me see if I can show you. Can you see it? And then I like to plant things that I like the smell of near my walkways, because I like walking by and just smelling those beautiful smells. Like, this is lemongrass right here. So I can walk by, grab a few stems, kind of crush them, and it just smells so amazing. And I've got this blue basil. I do also plant garlic underneath my roses, but that's just for aphids. I don't do anything fancy. I'm gonna take this out. It's just too much. I planted a tiny little rose that I had started from a clipping. It was doing very well, and I planted it under the shade. I think it's dead. Like, look at that. I'm really bummed, but there's some sort of pull and tug there, so I'm gonna let it sit. I'm just gonna let it stay, and we'll see what happens next year. But, oh, here, I can give you a better view. This is the basil. I'm gonna show you some of the different, so, see the leaves? And it's kind of like a darker foliage, but not too dark, still lighter than the rose a little bit. And then this one is lemon basil. That one got real big. But I plant them amongst my roses and keeps the aphids off. It doesn't help with Japanese beetles, but it helps with aphids, so I'm happy. This one would generally be prettier, but I sort of was chopping at it to get some of the stems. And I take them and chop them, put them directly in a bag, and I'll stick this in the freezer, and we'll see what happens. There you go, better view. I could take the leaves out, but I mean, so all of those, there should be seeds in there, so I'm excited. Yeah, and my lemongrass, but it's kind of running rampant right now. But that's okay. I'm letting it do its thing. Cutting down what I can, but I don't want to do it too much because it's still hot. So I kind of let what's been protected stay protected, and what, oh look, hello. What's been protected stay protected, and then what is getting sun, obviously will continue. Those are lilacs. I did a really hard chop this year because I wanted to keep them 2 feet-ish from the house. So I chopped those hard, and I look forward to seeing what happens in the spring. I don't know what's going on here. Huh. Oh, it's either because I haven't been watering or it's because it's starting to get cold. But and I got some mums. I swore I wasn't going to do mums again, and they were just so pretty that I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I couldn't figure out how to pot them because they kept breaking on me, so they look awful. But I will plant them in a spot that I want to keep them in for next year and go from there. This was all a trial thing. So these came up naturally on their own, so I placed them in color blocks. And then all of this is new as of last year, putting daylilies all around my magnolia tree. So let me show you how it looks. There you go. It will be a full circle at one point, but right now it just looks kind of haphazard. But it's filling out. I think it's going to look really pretty. There's some spots where they didn't take, but I just keep separating and then putting them there. And then this is all parsley that I just kind of tossed down. I'm going to be cutting it back, but for now, it's fine. And you can see some of the garlic underneath. I kind of got a mix of pink roses. These are so cool. Let me show you. They're just absolutely gorgeous. I love light pink. So, light pink. And then I got these peachy coral kind. Isn't it gorgeous? Lots of bees, so you gotta be careful.